Episode 8. Some would say the best episode 8 of Star Wars. Some would say the worst episode 8. Wait, we're not talking about The Last Jedi. We're talking about The Mandalorian.
Listen, I'm not going to stand for these Last Jedi hot takes from you, all right? Here's the hot take. It's definitively the best of the new trilogy. Take it or leave it, I'm right.
You're wrong. Because the best take and only take to take is who cares? Enjoy Star Wars for what it is.
Yeah.
Mandalorian, season finale. We finally learn everyone's names.
Yeah.
And hopefully we can say them correctly this time. This whole episode was this. It's just, whoa.
Yeah, I was like, whoa, whoa, whoa.
So many things happen in 48 minutes.
Yeah. I think we need to start with the opening scene, the scene that everyone's talking about.
Oh, yes.
Jason Sudeikis, Adam Pally. Jason Sudeikis punches Baby Yoda. The internet explodes.
Why would you do that, Jason?
They're the scout troopers who kidnapped Baby Yoda from Quill when he died. Rest in peace. And then IG-11 shows up and just murders him.
He Star Wars murders him.
Yeah, for sure.
IG-11 comes storming into the town with Baby Yoda on a satchel.
On a speeder bike.
Just shooting. Just up.
Creating internet memes.
Oh my God. And Baby Yoda's and you know, it came true. You know who saved Mando?
A droid.
A droid.
A lot of things came true. I was like, hey, we said that. Yep. There we go. We're fortune tellers.
Well, maybe not. I think we've just seen enough movies to know what's gonna happen. Yep. Mando gets shot in the back of the head.
Yeah.
And then there's a huge explosion. Yeah. And so he probably injures his head during that. And so they're like, he's just like, just go. I can't take off my helmet. Just go. This is the way.
But before that, Moff Gideon starts just listing things about people. We find out Mando's name.
Din something. I know it's Din is the first name.
We find out that he is not a Mandalorian. And like we've been saying, it's a creed.
Creed,
that was such a...
Not a race.
Did you just get chills when you...
Just now, yeah.
His parents were killed by a what?
Droid.
By a droid. And that's why he has problems with droids. And then this trooper is walking towards them, walking into the building, and he's just going to light up the place with fire.
But what happens is, we get a little Baby Yoda magic.
Yeah, we do.
Baby Yoda holds back the fire enough for them to all escape. Well, I guess it kills the guy.
Yeah.
Star Wars kills the guy.
Burns him alive,
Yeah. The droid stays back to watch Mando, and they have this brief conversation where basically the droid's like, well, I'm not living, so it doesn't matter if I see your face or not, because I'm just a droid. And Mando, his face is revealed. He's busted up good. And then he just sprays some magical healing stuff. Hey, it's called plot armor. You got to have it for a reason.
And it's, I guess, because my whole thought was when he's like, leave me. I don't care. Leave me. I'm like, well, why isn't Baby Yoda just going to heal him like he did to Carl Weathers? And then the fire thing happened. I go, now he can't heal him because he's a baby. So they escape. Then there's a chunk in the middle I almost forgot about where they come across the old Mandalorian kind of post that is underground. Yeah. And they have been murdered by the Empire.
Except for
the armor lady.
Yeah. And she kicks some stormtrooper butt.
She does. What else? He gets his insignia.
Oh, and he gets the Rising Phoenix challenge completed.
He gets a jetpack. And then those two things I was like, yes, we called it, and it introduces this kind of cool thing. Okay, you either have to go find where he's from, which is this world of space wizards that people that are sworn enemies of the Mandalorian.
And he's like, why would I go and fight? Why would I try to get help from our enemies? Yeah. Just this is the way. It sets up the next season really well. Yeah. I'm sure we're gonna have Baby Yoda say its first words next season. Look, they
grow up so fast.
Since we predicted everything about this season, we're throwing out some new predictions.
Yeah. And then they find this lava river. There's a droid that's like a combination of R2-D2 and IG-11. Oh no, there's stormtroopers there.
And then IG-11 sacrifices himself.
He Dante peeks it. He gets into the lava and walks all the way and just explodes.
This is my primal directive. It's gonna work. I don't have human legs. I have robot legs. Yeah. So I can walk through the lava for at least 30 seconds.
Just like the old lady in Dante's Peak.
No, she would have died immediately.
They kind of escape this river, and then who shows up?
Moff Gideon.
Here's my only beef with the episode. It comes at this moment where they give him the jetpack, and the lady says, "It's not going to listen to you until you train, until you've learned the ways of the jetpack. It's going to take time." And this dude, what does he do? He stripes on the jetpack. He's like, "I got this, guys." He's going to come back. He's shooting at him, and that's when Carl Weathers is like, "Do the magic hand thing, baby." And then uses the jetpack, lassos, I guess, the TIE fighter, and just starts shooting it down. And it crashes. But that was the first time. It's the first time to use a jetpack.
Same thing with the magical healing stuff. It's like it had to happen. But it's also like, Chekhov's gun. You don't want to introduce it and then just wait for too long.
I know.
But, at the same time, it's like, it was a cool moment.
It was cool. It was very cool. They escape, and Carl Weathers is like, "Cara Dune, do you want to be a bounty hunter?" And she's like, "I guess." And
they're like, "Hey, Grief Cargo is like, hey, I got this like fighting thing. It's like multiple forms of fighting together into one, and you fight in this like octagonal ring." And she's like, "Look, I'm not gonna lie to you, that sounds cool."
But also been there, done that.
And she says, "I'd rather act. The mind is a muscle, but so are these."
But Mando's like, "Nah, guys, I gotta peace out. I got a job to do. I gotta take this guy back to this space wizard planet, which he has no idea where it's at."
Moff Gideon survived the crash, and he cuts his way out. But he cuts his way out with a darksaber.
Yes.
Which apparently there's only like one of.
He's got.
Or there's a limited amount, but it's basically the opposite of a lightsaber.
Yep.
Because it's called a darksaber. So
it looks like a katana.
Yeah, it looks dangerous.
Yeah. How much did you love this episode?
So it's probably top.
Oh yeah, it's top.
Even though you said you can't
say the last episode's your favorite.
But also, it's my favorite.
We'll allow it. So where are we going from here? What's next in season 2? What do you want to see? What do you think we're going to see? Because there's a few mysteries that we didn't get solved.
What I want to see is the Bill Burr crew come back, probably at an inopportune time for Mando. But also, I want to see at least one Jedi. Maybe Mando doesn't finally get to the planet that he needs to get to, but maybe he, finds a Jedi, sends him along the right way.
Yeah, Jedi in hiding.
Yeah.
What I want to see, and I feel like what they've kind of set up with the katana-esque darksaber, is that we're going to start getting more into our samurai genre. Imagine Mandalorian, but it's Kill Bill.
They bury him alive.
They find them in the first episode. Because you think, oh, he's got this. Mando's got this. They bury him alive. Mm-hmm. They've taken Baby Yoda.
But they take his helmet off. They have to.
No, I feel like Moff Gideon is at least respectable to not take his helmet. Gotta find out who owns boots with the spurs.
It's just gonna be some rando.
You think?
It's gonna be. People are gonna be like,
you don't set that up like that and it not be someone.
It's gonna be someone that we recognize as like viewers, but it's not gonna be Boba Fett. Guaranteed.
Yeah. I want to meet more bounty hunters who are like actual characters.
I want a lot more morally gray stuff.
Yeah.
Because, that's what was set up in Last Jedi. It's like, not everything's good or evil.
Yeah.
Sometimes things just are.
And I also want to see kind of where the Empire's at this point. Like, how much is left. I guess, also start to set up, like, the New Republic.
You could kind of save Rise of Skywalker a bit by retconning a few things. Make Palpatine maybe come back up a little bit.
Yes.
Maybe Mando runs into Rey's parents. Just a lot of things that could help. Yeah. Something that can make Rise of Skywalker better, because it has no backstory basically, especially since there's so much plot holes in Rise of Skywalker. I mean, there's plot holes and everything, but Rise of Skywalker has a lot, and you can use Mando to fix it. You can use the new Obi-Wan to fix it a little bit. There's a lot of ways you can fix some of the problems in Rise of Skywalker and make it like when you review it later on in life, you could be like, okay, it's cool now. It's great not being a Star Wars fan and be able to enjoy.
Yeah, it's kind of frustrating right now. I'm kind of I'm having like an existential crisis a little bit. I'm just thinking about it a lot.
Reading too much Twitter.
I'm reading way too much Twitter.
If you're a Star Wars fan and you're reading all like the arguments and stuff, just stop.
I don't know. I'm sorry.
You gotta stop, because for people like me who just watch Star Wars for fun, I guess I'm a casual. Yeah. I'm a casual. It's great. I don't have to worry about the arguments because I don't really. At the end of the day, I don't really care. But at the same time, I'm a wrestling fan, so I know where you're feeling.
I know. Yeah.
Sometimes they'll do stuff in wrestling. I'm like, I ain't about that. But then those people are like, I am about that.
Yeah, but then they can just change it real easily.
Yeah, wrestling you can super change it.
But you can't just be like, guys, don't worry, we've changed the Rise of Skywalker.
And then just comes in, Stone Cold comes at the end and
yeah,
stunners Palpatine.
And The Rock shows up.
And he lays the smackdown.
Yeah, he does.
Hey, like, subscribe, comment.
Un esercito di prodi da me guidato, e la vittoria e l'applauso di me mi tocca, e a te mia dolce Aida tornar di